keep a good amount of sunshine in place for a little while longer. A few clouds now and again, but still not a bad day overall. Cooler than yesterday, though. 50s in much of northeastern KELOLAND toward the Prairie Coteau. Low to mid 60s elsewhere, but at times it is going to be pretty windy, including for the rest of your day today. Lows tonight dropping into the 30s, even some low 30s in a couple of areas, so we'll have to keep an eye on the potential for some frost. But then we get ready for warmer temperatures to come right back on Wednesday. Then all eyes go to the end of the week. We'll have updates on that coming up, but until then, midday in KELOLAND starts right now.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group, midday in KELOLAND.
New charges stemming from fires and alleged assaults at the South Dakota State Penitentiary in Sioux Falls. What we know about the situation. And
prosecutors argue former President Trump violated the judge's gag order. I'm Michael George with the latest developments from his criminal trial.
Good afternoon and thanks for having us in. A man who wants to be the next mayor of Sioux Falls is in the Minnehaha County Jail this midday, charged with an aggravated assault and interfering with emergency communication. Court documents say 62-year-old David Zakaitis attempted to strangle a woman and then tried to prevent her from getting help. According to the police log, it started as a report of a family dispute at 5 o'clock last night. He was booked into jail around 7:30 last night. He's expected to appear in court this afternoon. Zakaitis has run for mayor twice and has posted on social media that he plans to run again. He most recently ran for a seat on the Sioux Falls City Council. Also new this midday, 11 inmates at the South Dakota State Penitentiary will face a combined 18 felony charges from last month's disturbances. The inmates face charges including aggravated assault, simple assault, damage to prison property, and starting fires within the prison. An initial court date for the charged inmates has not yet been scheduled. We'll have additional details about the situation later tonight here on KELOLAND News. There are a growing number of campus demonstrations over the war in Gaza. Yesterday, police clashed with protesters at the Cal Poly campus in Humboldt County, California. Similar actions have become a flashpoint at many colleges and universities nationwide. Meg Oliver visited Columbia University yesterday ahead of the Passover holiday.
A chaotic scene at Cal Poly Humboldt in Northern California as police in riot gear clashed with pro-Palestinian protesters. And at New York University last night, the NYPD broke up a pro-Palestinian encampment. The demonstrations have spread to campuses across the country, with pro-Palestinian supporters angry over Israel's war in Gaza, and many Jewish students expressing fear after incidents of anti-Semitism. Like near Columbia University, where some demonstrators chanted anti-Semitic slogans. In one video, a protester can be seen holding a sign near Jewish students that reads Al-Qassam's next targets. Al-Qassam is Hamas's military arm.
Jewish students are petrified to go onto campus.
But many of the pro-Palestinian demonstrators camped out at Columbia insist they reject anti-Semitism and demand the school divest from companies funding Israel.
Many of the people you see here today are Jewish. Anti-Zionism and anti-Semitism are two very different things.
The issues that we are trying to address for Jewish students and other students are not about speech, they're about conduct.
Adam Lehman is the president and CEO of Hillel International, the largest Jewish student organization in the world.
Those Jewish students themselves, even though they're young, their family members, in some cases, themselves experienced aspects of the Holocaust. And so when they see these chants, of course, they feel it deeply, and they feel it in a post-traumatic sort of way that we're working so hard to eliminate.
President Biden yesterday condemned the anti-Semitic comments directed toward Jewish students, but added that he also condemned anyone who doesn't realize what Palestinians are going through. Meg Oliver, CBS News, New York.
In local weather, it's nice, sunny, pleasant out there, and that familiar wind that we often feel this time of year, Adam.
Yeah, that's back again. It's going to be one of those windy days across KELOLAND, but if you can tolerate that, you've got yourself a nice afternoon with a decent amount of sunshine out there. We'll start in Harrisburg with a view north along the train tracks. 61, but you notice the camera getting pushed around. That's a sustained wind out of the northwest at 22 miles per hour, but still, It's a beautiful afternoon to be out and about if you can. Meanwhile, in Beadle County, it doesn't get a whole lot better in the wind department. A north wind at 22 miles per hour, 59 over in Huron. But again, blue skies above. We're at 58 in Mitchell, 57 as you head toward Chamberlain, as well as Sisseton and Marshall. We'll throw in Yankton and Rapid City, 55 Buffalo and Aberdeen, 61 in Spencer, as well as here in Sioux Falls, 54 for Pine Ridge. But there's the wind, anywhere from 15 to 30 miles per hour sustained out of the northwest. So yeah, the sunshine is great, but it's a cooler north by northwesterly wind that's going to turn to the south as we head into Wednesday and Thursday. That's going to help warm us up a little bit more. Beyond that, there just is not anything going on locally and to a lesser extent regionally for that matter. Yeah, there's an upper level trough that's trying to clip Roberts County and then Marshall and Day counties as well, but really that's just there for show. Any substantial kind of weather is over the Great Lakes and then along a cold front moving through Chicago and basically cutting Illinois in half. Outside of that, it's really just about it for the rest of your day today. Just be mindful of that wind. We'll have high temperatures in the upper 50s to low 60s from Marshall to Yankton, but notice that wind. That is really going to be something to consider as you head out this afternoon. To the northeast, more of the same, 50s and a couple of low 60s out there. The former near and east of I-29 headed toward Canby as well. And as you head out west, you get the picture. We get some 50s out there. This time around is toward the hills, including Spearfish, but elsewhere 60 or better, a good amount of sunshine, but also a good amount of wind. While we do warm up as we head later in the work and school week, we need to keep an eye on the skies. We'll have updates on that Friday outlook and more coming up in your extended forecast.
Sounds good, Adam. You can help in the fight against cancer by simply eating out tomorrow night at a pair of local restaurant chains. Taco John's and Five Guys in Sioux Falls are among the 20 locations raising money to benefit the Avera Race Against Cancer. They're donating 50% of all sales between 5 and 8 p.m. and hope to raise $100,000.
These dollars go directly to help fund the Avera Race Against Cancer, which is a full fundraiser for the Avera Cancer Institute. So 100% of the proceeds we raise from that event support ACI, both here in Sioux Falls and all the way across the Avera Health region.
The fundraiser is tomorrow night from 5 to 8 at Taco John's and Five Guys, while the Avera Race Against Cancer is Saturday, May 11th. Since the COVID pandemic, America has seen another kind of healthcare crisis arise, that regarding mental health. As suicides rise at alarming rates and as many as 1 in 5 Americans are facing some sort of mental health concern, healthcare professionals say therapy, medication, and lifestyle changes can all help address some mental health concerns. But spirituality also plays a role in healing.
Faith is a huge piece to give us that hope for that next step, that hope that I can get through this really tough time.
In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, the founder of Women Ignited by Faith shares how faith has helped her through her own recent personal journey with grief. The full story is coming up tonight on KELOLAND News at 10 o'clock.